First tonight, a former social worker has gone on trial accused of historical sex attacks on children in care.
Andris Logins has denied committing a string of rapes and indecent assaults at the Beechwood residential home in Nottingham. A jury's heard that victims were too scared to complain because the home's regime was so brutal.
For more on this, let's cross to Nottingham Crown Court and our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Bull. Good evening, Jeremy. What was the court told today?
Well, Dominic, we heard that children as young as 14 were victims of serious sex offences at the home where they should have been cared for. The prosecution said they were targeted because they were vulnerable, because they had no one to turn to. And today, the former social worker who's accused of abusing them went on trial accused of no less than 15 historical offences. Andris Logins has denied a string of rapes and indecent assaults against two girls. He's also denied indecently assaulting a 14-year-old boy who was being bullied, and cruelty to another boy who says he was punched and then forced to strip for Mr. Logins' sexual gratification.
So when was he accused of committing these crimes?
Well, these allegations go back more than 30 years to when Andris Logins was in his mid-20s and was working at the Beechwood children's home. We heard today that he accepted the regime at Beechwood was brutal. The prosecution said most of the staff there were beating children up. They were being punched, they were being kicked. They'd often run away, and we heard that Andris Logins was seen as an ally who'd support and comfort these children. But the prosecutor, Mary Pryor, said he then used that position to sexually abuse them because the children were scared of complaining and they knew they wouldn't be believed, and that's why it took so many years for the police to get involved.
So why was Andris Login arrested after all this time?
Well, we heard today that one woman finally went to the police after seeing an advertisement for compensation claims. That led to detectives to two other people who have accused Andris Logins of abusing them, and the police then found that there'd already been a complaint back in 2010 from another man who's since died. And today the jury were told they've got two different things to decide. First of all, were those four accusers telling the truth? And secondly, after all these years, might they have been mistaken about who it was who abused them? And we heard that Andris Logins told the police he thinks they've got the wrong man.
OK, Jeremy Bull, thank you.